At least the oil is out of the way. Well, here is more. Please, my opponent, hit mass-produced waves. I dare you. Well, we have more sticky oil coming in. He goes for senior defense, though. I decide to just drop the oil. But he did also sell the Vulcan. I guess he doesn't want to burn. What's levels here? This hasn't worked out, but now my crawlers are active. So my hope is that now I can win this flank. We will see what actually happens. He drops another pack of steel balls. I decide to drop the anti-air on marksman. And also drop another one of these. Putting it here in the hope of, like, pulling these units apart. Unfortunately, the wave and these units are being mobile beaconed here. Maybe I should have predicted that, but I was not seeing that coming. I do deploy another bunch of spiders and another marksman. This is my defense squad here. My opponent still has 400 in the bank. I guess he saved it. Either that or the replay is broken again. So let's see how this flank does. I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention here. I guess right now it is looking like it's working. The unfortunate part is that the steel balls have leveled. That is why it's still not working. And the opponent's crawlers won here. And he's kinda getting in on the tower again. At the same time, by the time that the tower falls, this fight is kinda somewhat already done. There's just one arc light left to clear chaff. Unfortunately, there's a lot of reinforcements coming in. Well, oops. Green box of death. The waves have kinda just taken out everything. Well, there's only one wave left as well. Steel balls, however, ultra annoying. No more waves left. It's going to come down once again to the last few units here. They do just heal to full. And one assassin mine takes the tower. Under the tower debuff, these steel balls just explode. And my spiders take the win. That was a real assassin. More drops, fire badgers, I think fairly decent into steel balls, but I'm not sure I want to allow my opponent to heal off them. Maybe the overlord is better. Or the stormcrawlers. Technically also I could try something cheeky with a sandworm, but I don't really think it would get in. I still decide to get the fire badgers apparently. The overlord. My opponent took the fire badgers, even though he's probably going to ignite all of his chaff. I decide to put that against this wraith and just push in. And try to win this way. I should now be selling this spider. I'm pretty sure that is a better move. My opponent goes for a launcher overload war factory here, probably to clear the spiders and the mines. Now this thing is outranged by these triple tech spiders. I'm no longer throwing levels down and I'm just adding more chaff. I guess what I did was expensive enough. I expect this wraith to be handled, and I expect this marksman to take care of the wraith here. It could technically level, but there shouldn't be all that much power here in that push without these units here. And my opponent, he did spend all of his money, so I guess he did save money in the last round after all. And he's now spent it all. As have I. Okay, he goes all in apparently. Well, almost all in. He didn't get temp speed. This wraith just explodes. Ouch. There's a lot of chaff here, and my opponent is not yet burning all of his chaff. Now he is. Which means that all of these units can actually move forward. Maybe, honestly, that oil wasn't half as good as I expected it to be. This side still got completely obliterated, and unfortunately the overlord is stuck on these units. The war factory is probably going to take the tower in like a second or two. And it's going to do really amazing damage into my spiders. Yeah, this was not a good round here. I get the tower first. I think I would have preferred it the other way around. The Overlord does have a decent amount of health, but these are level 2 Phoenixes. And the Overlord is still shooting steel balls. So while I think that was a good move, it would only have been a good move if I could have won this flank. So that was definitely a mistake here. I guess it was good enough to eat the Wraith, but I should have followed up with something else, really. We have a Rhino Assault, but also improved firepower. Even Barrier probably not bad here. I go for the improved firepower. And what do I put it on? I put it on this spider. Okay, yeah. I definitely want to win against these steel balls, but they can level once more. Oil here. My opponent drops a Rhino on these crawlers. And I am now moving this unit the other way so it can aid with this front line. I'm also dropping a Melter. And probably, yeah, range on that so it can kill the War Factory. My opponent is spying out once again. Health is looking very similar, I have to say. This has been a legitimate back and forth. And I'm going for Impact Drill in order to win the Crawler Wars here. But I'm not sure. Can level 1 Crawlers with Impact Drill win against level 2 Crawlers without? I guess there's going to be support in these units here. So the answer probably is no. My opponent also decided to throw a lot of Crawlers this way here. And these steel balls are level 4 with Absorb. They have giant level health. And they can heal back to full super quickly. I think that's a missile for me. Yeah, it is. I just threw out some money. I still have the oil. Not sure what I'm doing with it. I sold out of this. My opponent is now also linking the steel balls. So these bad boys are pushing 60k health almost. Melter distracted. Very, very unfortunate. I guess my opponent saw it coming that I would put a Melter here. That would be an absolutely fair assessment in my opinion. I cannot really kill these steel balls. And this side got completely wiped out and a lot of my own crawlers got replicated upon. Still, I am able to kill these steel balls with the melters. Well, the melter. There's only a singular melter. And that thing did take out all of the steel balls. Phoenixes get annihilated. Unfortunately, my boat already died. And I think these steel balls are probably just going to take it home, eh? Yeah, they can kill the melter faster than the melter can kill them. I drop down to a very small amount of health. Nano Repair, Electromag. I think Nano Repair is kind of pointless here. EMP is just plain better. Once again, he's spying out and he's definitely down on Eco a bunch. I don't even know if I bought out in the last few rounds. My opponent is putting Wasps here. And I'm looking at this board, not really entirely sure what to do here. I should definitely now finally sell out of this. It is just plain not working. Very clearly, this is not working and not gonna happen. Even with the improved damage. I was trying to make this work, but the Steel Ball Crawler is just beating the Tarantula. At least with this much tech. I decided to drop a bunch of Overlords to shield myself against Photon. And also do heavy damage to Steel Balls, because Overlords do a lot of damage. I'm definitely buying out here. I did sell the level 3 Overlord. Which means that this Tarantula here is still existing and completely useless. And I go for the Wasp Spawn, and we'll see if that is enough to beat my opponent here. No reinforcements on any tower though. I'm trying to kind of just bait these crawlers away, but it's probably not gonna work a whole lot. I guess they get missiled and don't get replicated upon. So, good-ish. Anyway, these wasps with ground spec are absolutely cleaning house. And I have nothing here against them other than this Overlord. But an Overlord that is EMP'd and doesn't produce wasps is kind of just food for these level 2 wasps. And on the ground, the steel balls are getting in. Still, some big steel balls have already been killed. There's a good amount of chaff here, and the mines are cleaning crawlers. But on this side, it's just looking very ugly, and I still have nothing against the wasps. If I survive here, I guess I can just hit the... Oh no, I don't have anti-air anymore. It's going to be a tower timing here. And maybe in my favor. Nah, not really. The tower came down a little bit too slow. And my opponent does actually manage to beat me here in what I think was a pretty awesome aggro match. These wasps here were ultra annoying, yeah. I did not expect them. Definitely did not expect them. My opponent kind of put me in a cage. I tried to do some moves, but honestly, I just wasted so much on this flank. Way too much. Couldn't win it. I guess I should learn this. If there's this much defending that flank, just don't go in the flank and sell out of it gradually. Anyway, 10 rounds of aggro defense, unfortunately unsuccessful. I lost like 38 MMR in this because my opponent was, I think, a bit below 1600. And later on, this was a match on Twitch. He came on and told me that I think he dropped down from like 1800. So, yeah, I didn't feel as bad after that. That was some pretty good aggro, though honestly I think I played quite badly here. Alright, I've tried to do this without hard reads, but maybe I just need to get hard reads here. Let's just throw some shields down on our front line, and I want them to be fairly back. I'm going to throw shields everywhere because I still don't want to do ultra hard reads or anything. I kind of have to choose between selling this Overlord and selling this Spider. And I'm not entirely sure what to get. You know what? Let's go ham here. Let's do this. Then want to mass recruit myself some wasps. And go for EMP on them. Throw him like here-ish, and here-ish, and here-ish, and here-ish. They should disable a whole lot of attacks. Let's just hit these buttons. And for 200... You know, let's upgrade some crawlers, I say. They have been doing good work. So let's upgrade some crawlers. We have more crawlers to upgrade? I don't think so. Oh no, these I can upgrade. And I guess let's drop a missile here. And maybe try to move this spider away. Could break the link of steel balls repeatedly. Let's see if that works. Just hold still for the moment. Let's see what the spiders can do. So my wasps here are definitely putting in some work. There's a lot of crawlers coming in from here. Quad upgraded spiders. Maybe they can do it. I guess I have shields as well this time around to help. They aren't doing a whole lot of damage here, but the steel balls can't heal. I actually get the tower. I think that's just the effect of these crawlers, and under the tower debuff it's an absolute stomp. Oof. The fact that these crawlers, despite being so small, got so much work done. Wow. Just shielding against this, not having my tower fall, and having the EMP wasp disabling the attacks of the steel balls is already enough to make a huge friggin' win. I didn't watch what the spider did. Well, I can watch it in the replay. I had the screen like focused on everything. I just paid attention to this side. Anyway, that is one way to deal with it. Thanks everybody for watching, listening, and until next time.